This video has more gifts for your adult daughter for Christmas. So I've already done one video in this series and I cover a whole bunch of beauty things and fashion. You may want to see that and I will go ahead and link that below. So let me get into it because I have so much to tell you and I don't want to lollygag. I want to get right into the fun of this. So my daughter likes to match and have everything look aesthetically pleasing no matter what she has, and her thing that she's actually drinking is no exception. So I thought this would be such a cute gift. This is a tumbler, a drink tumbler. And it's glass and it has this silicone sleeve so you can take that off to wash it. It has a bamboo lid and it's very secure, very secure. And it comes with this straw and it actually has a second straw. And it's just cute. She saw this and she's like, yes, this is absolutely something I want. Actually, I want it as well. Along the same lines as things to drink, she also is obsessed with iced coffee. And I think it's one of those things that's very easy to go spend money on at Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or a local coffee shop, but it also can be very easily made at home. This makes it so much easier. This is called the Hyper Chiller, and this thing works. I'm showing you here how to put it together, but it comes with great directions on exactly how to do it. Okay, so you have your chiller here and it's been frozen. And you have a very hot cup of coffee. You're gonna take it and pour it just in the top. There's a hole right there. You immediately put it in the top of the Hyper Chiller, and within about 4 to 5 minutes, you have iced coffee. And I'm talking, it's cold. It's not lukewarm or just kind of cold. It's cold. I am amazed by this thing. Then you just rinse out the interior of it and you put it back in the freezer and you've got wonderful iced coffee. So what a really fun gift. I love this thing. I do have one beauty thing and it is this organizer. Now, this is I call it a carousel. I have seen these around, but I've never purchased one because I always thought it would be kind of chintzy or it'd fall apart. This particular one is not chintzy at all. It's very secure. I'm actually amazed by it. I chose to go with black. Black isn't going to show the makeup like a clear or white one will. This is what I put, and I'm using this, yes. It's a gift for me, but I think this is a great gift to give an adult daughter. This is just all my go-to makeup, the stuff that I will use no matter what. I know it works. And then in my drawers, I can put in the extra things that I might want to try sometime, or I use when I have more time to think about it. But my day-to-day makeup, the stuff where I need to get out the door fast, that is sitting on my carousel. So I just think this is such a fun organizational tool. And if your daughter takes way too much time getting ready in the morning, you may want to give her one of these. Maybe she'll get out the door faster. Okay, so I totally forgot to film the beginning part of this next section, so I wanted to add this in here. One of the coolest things that I've ever given my daughter was hair extensions for Christmas. And I did that a couple years ago, and those have gotten worn out. But a company called Irresistible Me sent me some hair extensions and said, would you be willing to try these out? Now, I am not a hair extension person myself, but my daughter is in love with hair extensions. So I said, yes, absolutely send them and she will give you a review. And I will say that we've been pleasantly surprised. She has used these almost every single day. So when the hair extensions came in, she took them over to Ulta. So when Rachel ordered the hair extensions, she ordered them in a darker color because she wanted to color her hair that color. She brought them into Ulta with her and she asked the hairstylist to color her hair to match the hair extensions, and they did an amazing job. They also trimmed them so that it would look a little bit more natural, that they would blend with her layers and her hair. So that made it a little bit better as well. And then she is able to wear these daily. She bought the Royal Chocolate Brown, and she bought the 20-inch length, and then they cut it to make it look, obviously, like I said, blended. And that's 200 grams of hair. And she is able to get these in her hair so fast. Now, obviously, you can see I'm speeding this up, but it really actually does go pretty fast. I was actually amazed at how she gets these in really quick. And she curls them so they look a little bit more natural that way, but this is a really fun gift if you've got a girl who's not really thrilled with her hair and really wants to just get it a little bit thicker, then hair extensions may be a really good way of doing that. And Irresistible Me has amazing hair extensions. Rachel's like been really happy with these. They come with extra clips in case they wear out because she wears them every day. Sometimes they get loose, but you just sew in a new clip really fast and it's really easy. So maybe a good option is to give hair extensions. Okay, so maybe your daughter might be into Instagram or TikTok, and lighting is an important thing if you are doing any one of those things where you need to be filmed like a selfie or things like that. I've already shown you one of these in one of my videos. This is just a little ring light, and I got it on Amazon. Actually, both of these are from Amazon. And this is fun because it actually extends. It's pretty cheap. It's plastic. It's, I think, $20 to $30. It has different strengths. You can make it be brighter or not so bright, and you can make it be warmer or cooler in tone. So changing it depending on what kind of filming she may be doing. So this is a more inexpensive kind of light, but very good. I love this thing. If you want to go with a little bit more high tech, you might want to try the LumiCube. This is very cool. I'm very excited about this, and LumiCube actually sent me this. So I'm not getting paid to say it's not sponsored by any way, but it is something that they sent, and I'm so happy they did because it's so multi-use. And this is really good if you are doing Zoom calls at home, and I'll show you why. First of all, it can be on this tripod, and these just come down like that, and then you twist this and then they don't go up and again, so it can just sit on a table. Then it also extends a lot, so you can get it really tall. So that's cool, sitting on a table. You can change how bright it is. You can change if it's a cool tone or a warm tone. Also can put it on the back of a computer. So using this suction cup can be on the back of a computer, or just sitting on a wall someplace. You can put this light anywhere you want. You don't have to have a tabletop because this thing is amazingly strong. It comes with a cord for you to be able to charge it. So therefore, you don't have to be relying on a plug nearby. Like the ring light, you have to plug that in. Where this, you can put it anywhere you want. So those are just two options for lighting. And if your daughter's into those, into doing selfies or TikTok or Instagram, they may like one of these options. So if you have an adult child in your life, they probably have a car. So maybe giving them a kit of all different things to make their car be either a little bit more aesthetically pleasing or maybe just cleaner or cuter, but these things are just fun things. So this could be a whole collection put together and give them a car organization or a car kit, or any one of them individual would be a great gift. Let me start with a basic one. This is just a cup to go inside their cup holder in their car, but what makes this nice is that it's much bigger. So a lot of the cups we have these days are pretty wide and they don't always fit. So this could be something they could keep it in there all the time, or they could just have it to the side, maybe in their center console, and bring it out when they need it if they have a bigger cup. It also has a slot for them to put if their cup has a handle. So this is just a fun thing. It makes it a little bit more adaptable because tissues always need to be handy, but you don't necessarily want the tissues to take space up where other things need to sit. So this is actually sitting in a visor, and then she can just reach down and grab a tissue whenever she needs to, and you refill it as you need it. It did come with tissues, but then you can just use tissues that you get out of a box and put it in it. So this is just another thing to keep it organized, but also very handy. Of course, if you have a car and they're going to be eating in their car or just anything, there's going to be garbage. So this cool thing is such a fun thing that you could put in all different places. It really depends on your car. It has this around it, so you can put this anywhere you want, and it could be a tight thing like you guys see. You can see it how she put it on the back of her seat there, or you can put it in your center console because these will loosen and tighten as you need it. So this is a cool thing. It's also waterproof. So if something does leak, it's not going to get gross in her car. She can just wipe it out when she gets home. So that's a really cool feature. And of course it has these pockets. So if she has other things she wants to just store that's always there, then she can put it in there as well. This last part of the car package is probably my favorite. Well, there is one other thing that's in the stocking stuffer portion, and that's going to be another video after this one, is the stocking stuffers. And there's one thing in it that's so stinking cute, and that's probably Rachel's favorite out of this entire package, which cracks me up because it's really not expensive, but it's so cute. This is probably her second favorite of this whole entire thing. So Rachel really likes it to smell nice in her car, and she'll buy those plug-in things. But let's face it, that's a bunch of chemicals that she's breathing in a very small spot. It'd be much better for her to be breathing in essential oils that are actually healthy for her. And that's what this can do. This sits right in the cup holder, and she just adds 1 or 2 drops of essential oil with some water in it, and then she has a wonderful smelling car that she can put on and off as she wants. It plugs in using the lighter part, and it has an on and off switch. So if she doesn't want it on at some point, she can turn it off. And it just unscrews. It's very easy to add the water in and the oil. And the other cool part is it doesn't take up spots. So if she wants to use another thing to plug in for a lighter, she can do it there. And it also has USB ports. It came in black. I think it did come in another color, but I'm not positive. Of course, it'll be linked below. Don't forget to watch the one I already posted, and I'm gonna post one that I did in another year so that you guys can check those out. And I will see you in the next video, which will be all about stocking stuffers. God bless.